Hello, welcome in. My name's Cleo and this is my temple. This isn't just a tarot station on YouTube. This is an extension of my soul. So welcome into the cherubim, and to those people who assume that I'm part of society or that I care about your confused words and terminologies and rules nowadays. Nuh-uh. I'm an ancient, brought forth, chosen by God to come back here onto the earth plane and correct quite a few things. So, you know, those people leaving me comments thinking that I'm part of the modern day weirdo brigade. No, I'm not here to please you. I'm here to please God. Okay, so to the rest of you, I'm going to be deep diving into someone's spiritual pathway. So let's see, what is the most important message? The most important message. Archangel Michael, thank you for stepping in and protecting and blessing this reading. All energies who serve the Most High God, if you wish to convey a message through me, I call you in now. Thank you in advance for your love and guidance. We've got the Six of Swords, and in this deck, this is the Lord of Earned Success. I'm getting that someone could be realizing those seagulls, right? They love you guys. As soon as I start doing reading, it's like squawk, squawk. Okay, I feel like someone is realizing the value of peace, realizing the value of space, realizing the value of not having people clogging up your world, right? We've got the universe, the great one of the nighttime. So I feel like someone's really gone off grid with this. I feel like you've made some sort of move here that people didn't expect you to make. And look, it's quaking. It's quaking. You know, it's funny how this dangly thing moves. Okay, someone clocked in the comments. They were like, it's moving. And it does that a lot. I've even had my plant move, like shake, like really obviously, and it got caught on camera on one of my videos maybe 3 months ago. The plant went like that, right? And this was before my channel had so much attention. But there's something you're doing here to uproot yourself, or I feel like you're giving someone a surprise, or you're giving people a surprise, or maybe you've got this energy of, I'll show you who I am. I know what you all thought of me. I know the way you tried to categorize me. All the projections, they try and project you into place, and you know, they're so scared. If someone doesn't want to fit in with their boring town rules, they get all scared. They get scared of the outlaws. They get scared of the misfits. They get scared of the people who are actually unique in the way God made them. So I feel like you're really giving someone, this is like a curveball. This is like, they didn't realize you had aces up your sleeve. They didn't realize you could start a fresh pathway so quickly. We've got the Princess of Wands or the Page of Wands, the Princess of the Shining Flame. This is almost like you're turning around and realizing that actually you're the one with the leadership skills. Actually, you're the one who has true authority. You're the one who knows better, okay? And I'm getting that you're standing alone with this, but that's far more powerful. The Temple of the Soul has been activated here. I'm seeing someone turning on their heel, right? Turning on their heel and moving away, giving someone a surprise, like they didn't realize you were capable of shifting up completely, moving away completely, starting a whole new pathway, right? Two of Swords. They didn't see this one coming. Whatever this is, you've restored your own peace, because the Two of Swords here, Libra energy, right? Lord of Peace restored. So you could have found yourself in some sort of situation where everyone involved thought that it was just going to carry on and carry on. I'm getting that it could have been like a really bad soap opera. You know, a lot of humans, they just like having something to say. They just like being involved in anything at all. As long as there are eyes on them, as long as they're involved in some sort of storyline or some sort of drama, as long as they feel like they're actually alive and that other people acknowledge their existence, that's all they want. And it's almost like this energy of there was this crappy storyline going on, something really crappy, and you decided to kind of just totally exit. This is like exit stage left, like, no, the momentum of this situation has no pull, no power over me whatsoever, and bang, you did the outlaw thing, and you just completely, you know, disappeared on them. Teleportation. I'm getting this will feel to these people like you just disappeared, like, where's so-and-so gone? So you made some moves here. You've kind of, you made a move, took yourself out of the equation. And you know what? Sometimes, most of the time, that's the most powerful thing to do in life. To just take ourselves out of any equation where, you know, we're bored or we're noticing the same old karmic loops that the humans seem to love to be in. You know, they don't think too far ahead, do they? They don't wonder what they're doing on the planet. You know, they don't think, do they? They just talk and flap and eat and sleep and talk and flap and eat and sleep. I feel like you've kind of escaped something here. Queen of Wands. From the Princess to the Queen of Wands. Queen of the Thrones of Flame. So what started out as, what I'm feeling here, a torch of your own truth, a torch of your own divine dignity. The flames are spreading here. The divinity is spreading like a temple. A big fiery divine temple. And I'm getting that it's this stepping out on your own energy, taking the first step, moving through. It's like you've moved through a portal. This big decision you made alchemically to be your own peace, your own provider, your own protector somehow. Or to just get away from the colloquials, from, let's just say it how it is, from the peasantry, essentially. You know, the malcontents, the masses. I feel like you've done something here to get yourself away from them. Because I feel like you're someone who wants to really... With this Six of Pentacles, it's like, you know, you've got a lot of talent here. And you know you were being held back. We've got the Eight of Swords, the Lord of Shortened Force. So being around certain energies was shortening your power somehow. Ten of Pentacles. That doesn't surprise me. You know what? I had the vibe of the 10 when this Six of Pentacles came out. Now we've got the Seven of Pentacles on the table. 13, right? 13 Pentacles. Transformation in your physical surroundings, transformation in your money, transformation in what you expect from life. You know, I feel like there's a lot of boredom with something that was going on, and I feel like you've been around people who, they like to talk a lot and they like a lot of drama and they like to go around in circles, and you know, they're the sort of people that don't even think about what life is or how they could achieve anything. It's like a flat consciousness. I feel like you've escaped something quite flat and dreary and depressing, actually. Something quite depressing. We've got Lord of Success Unfulfilled and Lord of Material Success, right? So you're definitely focused on conjuring up, magicking up something amazing with the Ten of Pentacles, the Lord of Wealth. And we've got the Knight of Swords here. So I feel like you're done with being patient somehow, because we moved from the Knight of Pentacles 2 cards back to the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you've realized that some people are just NPCs. They will just keep repeating and repeating and repeating the same old stuff. They're tertiary characters, okay? You've escaped some sort of tertiary characters. No soul ever chose to be in those vessels. They are essentially shrubbery to your rose garden. You understand? That's not Cleo Ra being mean. That's Cleo Ra being honest, okay? Because Cleo Ra is an old soul with a lot of wisdom, okay? I know someone's gonna be like, you're mean, NPCs aren't real. Listen, they're supporting characters on the cosmic stage, okay? So whoever I'm speaking to, you're gonna have this sense that I'm speaking to you, right? Yeah, the universe had way bigger plans for you here. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles with the universe. You communicate with the universe. You do. And the nighttime hours could bring you a lot of clarity. And then the daytime hits again, and it's like you've got to try and hold on to that magic that the night brings, right? It's one of those things for all occultists. We have to try and bring the nighttime magic into the daytime, to hold on to that beautiful feeling of immortality. I'm hearing the word wistful, wistful. So you could be really feeling a wistfulness about the future with this King of Cups. This always reminds me of a ship, a big ship on an open ocean. And I feel like that's what you're doing now. Of course, we've got the Six of Swords also, a card of flowing on down the cosmic river. But I feel like this is beautiful. This is like setting sail on a big voyage. I feel like you're on a big spiritual voyage here. And I'm getting this strong message that you are one of the ones that the universe can communicate with far more clearly. And sometimes it might freak you out just how clear the universe actually communicates with you. Just how clear a level it actually is. Because it can make the animal part of us feel a little bit like, whoa, did that just happen? Yes, it's happening for you. And I feel like, you know, they want you to really understand that it's the universe that's your best friend. And you're strengthening this connection now. You've had some sort of courage when it comes to truly getting to know the universe and turning away from those who know nothing. Death energy here. This is you turning to your immortal nature and bonding with it, being best friends with your higher self, finding great pleasure in removing yourself from those who I feel like you've had a sudden epiphany that they were never worthy of you anyway. And it's almost comical, right? It's almost comical how confident the ones are who know nothing and how full of self-doubt the intelligent beings are. It's so ironic. They're giving this to me really powerfully. It is so ironic how overconfident the clueless ones are. And how doubtful the amazing ones are who are actually communicating with the universe. We're intelligent enough to know that we potentially know nothing. We're intelligent enough to leave room for doubt. Whereas these idiots, they're so gung-ho and they think they're so wonderful. This energy is coming up very powerfully here as confirmation for someone that you are better off in your own energy. You're not alone. You're never alone. But you are better off being, you know, they're giving me this energy like a bandit, like an outlaw, like an apocalyptic priest, or, you know, like a character on a movie, and you are that strong. It's you and the universe for a minute, right? If anything, I feel like you're trying to escape unwanted social contact. Like, oh, for God's sake, do I really need to say these words in this moment to make you feel good? What do you think I'm going to do if I don't speak to you every time I bump into you? Do you think it's going to be a pagan raid? Do you think your life's in danger? I don't know. These people are so insecure. They want you to prop up their consciousness every 5 seconds, right? And I feel like you're escaping that. 8 of Wands energy. Yeah, they didn't realize what you had. Right? That energy is coming back again. This is an energy of, I can just dart on out of here. It's not a problem. It's almost like someone assumed you were like them. Someone assumed you wanted to fit in with them. And you've just, you know, disappeared. You've just put the pedal to the metal and zoomed on out of there. Show me the 2 of Swords. Yeah, someone took you for granted. They took your company for granted. 9 of Cups energy on the 2 of Swords. It's almost like, you know, I've met a lot of, you know, the thicker they are, the more they assume you're thick. They can only view you on their level of consciousness. I've picked up energy of lots of humans who assume you think the way they think and want the things they want. No, you are exceptional. And they couldn't see this because it's not their level of consciousness. They can't see behind the veil. They don't know. Animal Farm, right? Animal Farm. Ooh, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. But, you know, we are creatures of comparison. And I feel like you're finally weighing yourself up properly. And finally being like, you know what? I'm a badass. I don't need to put up with this. Hanged Man, 6 of Pentacles. Something had to go, okay? And I feel like you're taking no prisoners here. It's like bang, bang, bang. I've got goals. I've got a mission. I'm going to get this. And anything that gets in my way, you are clearly not supposed to be on my timeline. You are clearly not supposed to be connected to me. Pretty simple energy here. Because now you've found the real. You've found the real support is with the universe. And there's no going back here. Queen of Wands with the Devil energy. I'm hearing you and whose army? You and whose army? someone thought they had some social power over you, or they thought they had some leverage or something like that. And I'm just getting this outlaw bandit energy of you and who? You and whose army? Come get me. What you gonna do? Kind of energy here. Now this energy is gonna fall back on them because you're not going along with their social stock market, terribly scripted idea of life. King of Swords, Eight of Swords. They feel exposed. Someone feels rejected and exposed, right? This is all self-consciousness in their own mind, but they feel like you walking away from them, it's opened up this feeling of rawness and this feeling of being exposed, like they feel like you can see right through them. You know, I'm getting the power of suggestion, because sometimes saying nothing leaves people to do all the thinking for themselves, and what they think about themselves is far worse than what you could ever know about them. So there's something about someone's mind having turned in on themselves, like they're analysing how you feel or think about them. They're overthinking this, okay? They're thinking that they're relevant. It's not really about them, it's about you and where you're going and not wanting to be held back. But they're feeling like, oh no, does so-and-so know this about me? What do they know about me? And it's brought out all their insecurities. It's just a mind thing. It's like a mind trick. You could even be someone who's very aware that people do this to themselves. And so maybe there is this idea of you taking yourself away to let people think about their behavior, knowing that they're going to do all the hard work so you don't have to. Show me Seven of Pentacles. Wow, Eight of Swords again. They've got an instinct, okay? Whoever you've moved away from, whatever energies you've moved away from, they've got an instinct about your greatness here. I'm getting this alchemical energy. Now, a lot of the times when we carry unique energy in our magnetic fields, the malcontents, the average, the 3D, the ones who have committed themselves to the 3D, the ones who love it there, the ones that, you know, do or don't have consciousness, higher consciousness infused into their beings, they sense it about you that you've got something extra here. You've got the potion, you've got the extra magic, you've got something big, and it's driving them crazy. Thinking about what you're investing in, not knowing quite what you're going to do, but knowing it's going to be great, okay? Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck with the Four of Swords and the Six of Wands. Yeah, they're mighty worried about your victory here. You know, anytime someone escapes a small crappy town and they go on to make it big somehow, some way, or, you know, when you select yourself as being someone special, someone who doesn't have to just settle for a mundane reality, they take it personally. They feel like you're doing it to make them feel bad. They don't understand or have the capacity of intellect to understand that they feel bad because they feel bad, and that they've got free will to create whatever they want. They thought the rules of the asylum were to find any job you can get just to pay the bills, to get with anyone in the town just so no one thinks you're single. You know, they really think that them's the rules, right? So when you step outside into your greatness, when you really, really know you can create whatever you want to create, yeah, it makes a few people upset. Then they realize how much they gave up on themselves. Then they realize how non-special they always were, because they were operating out of fear, you know? They were operating out of fear. They cursed themselves to a life of drudgery. They cursed themselves to having no backbone and no creative power. And now they've got a problem with you being in your full creative power? Nuh-uh. You are God, you are chosen. Leading by example. Yeah, the Crow. There's something about your powers of prophecy, your powers of knowing what's coming further on down the road. They don't understand why you pulled yourself out of a situation. Like, why aren't you as codependent as we are? Why aren't you settling like we settle? Why aren't you doing the Animal Farm thing? The chickens sit on the ledge and the goats chew the grass and the sheep go in the field there, and you're not allowed to go into the forest. You're not allowed to be wild and free. How dare you show us how weak and domesticated we are? How dare you remind us of the power we gave up on? Interesting stuff, the crow energy. You know you're headed to something really big here and something really beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. These people gave up. Whoever you've been dealing with, they gave up. They're full of fear, trapped in their own minds. Something about your compassion here with the whale energy on the bottom of the deck. It's almost like they thought through kindness you would give up on your dreams or settle yourself or be stuck to them or stuck in an environment forever. We've got Sweet Pea, Letherus odoratus, blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. And you know this, you know the power of your mind to conjure, you know the power of your mind to pick up on, this could be prophetic dreams, following that feeling, right? You're following the feeling of bliss with the 9 of Cups and Temperance. I mean, this backstage info you've got is guiding you all the way, and your connection has got stronger because of something you sacrificed, because you got rid of all the weak ones out of your reality, the ones who are enslaved within their own minds. No one even has to slap them anymore. They're already fearful. They just want to fit in. Well, you're not one of them. You're an outlaw. They're giving me Bandit again, right? Not in a bad way, right? But this is like, they're showing me the desert, like Blade Runner, Mad Max kind of energy. Yeah, you're on my wavelength, okay? So intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. Clematis alpina. I know you like the outdoors, whoever this reading's for, and just know you've pulled back a lot of your power by truly embodying your individual sovereign nature, okay? They're giving me pagan energy, like Ragnar Lothbrok energy, right? You're too strong for these weak ones. Anyone watch Vikings? And when the Vikings, they turned up on the English beach and the English were quaking in their armor, and Loki was like, he was laughing hysterically at them because he didn't understand why they were so fearful. It is hilarious to us pagans, right? It's hilarious. 2222 on my clock. So something beautiful and new for you. I hope this reading has given someone confirmation, okay? Stay cool. Love you loads.